And we're back with another MSBS sweeper. Wednesday, May 17th, last night, 2023. And we're at Holly Lanes, home of the great Andrew Anderson. I had no idea what this bowling center would be, obviously, until I showed up. Well, actually, I looked at the pictures online, and I thought it was the newer AMF HBLs, kind of newer. But in reality, they're just wood lanes. So, yeah, that was interesting to note. But, of course, the same format as most of the other MSBS Sprummer sweepers. 4 games here, and cut to the top 8 for this particular event. And as we can see here, we're bowling on something longer on the wood pattern. I'm throwing the dark web a little slower. Now I just ball changed the mindset. And this first game was really just tough. It was really tricky, and I mean, as you can see, I've got the left lane just, I mean, come on, like I can't miss on the left lane. But the right lane is just, oh my gosh. I mean, like right there, like it did the same thing as the other nights, where it was like it would just hook in weird spots. So it just seemed like I wasn't playing the right part of the lane. But because it's wood, I'm like, I kind of feel like I have to be in that part of the lane. And as we'll see later on, again, I figured it out too late. I just figured it out too late. And yeah, well, you'll see at game 4. But a little 201 game here, you know, not very good for brackets, but we still got through some. And I'm forever grateful of that. And then we start off game 2 here. Again, slow, not slow hooking them, but slow, soft hand with the dark web here. That was a bit right. Pretty, yeah, that was bad. Yeah, look at that. Just dumb. But, you know, we get lucky with another strike there, and we get another hit here. So the pattern was 46 foot. It was 3-1, and there was it was weird. There's like a shim at like 20-ish feet, maybe 20-ish to, and then the next shim was about 22 feet, and then the next shim after that was 25 feet, and the shims were like, they were like 3 boards across. So right, there was like a shim at like 40 feet or so, or excuse me, at like, there's a shim like in between boards like 6 and 9 at 20 feet, and then another shim at, you know, between 9 and 12, and then, you know, the pattern would just kind of end at about 40 feet, and then there'd be buff. So I'll send a link to the pattern in the description if you would like to check that out. But yeah, obviously, as we see through game 2 here, I mean, I'm just not, it's almost like I'm in the flat part of the lane, but like it's wood, so I'm like, I feel like I have to get there, but in reality I just don't, I guess, because I mean, I moved a little farther right to go into 13-14, but you know, obviously just got 7. I figured that was a safe play. It was either gonna be Brooklyn or Dead Flush, and it ended up being 7. And then obviously, I mean, like, why wouldn't I chop it? I mean, just, yeah, whatever. But yeah, then we got a nice double, and then that's another prime example of where I felt like I was just not in the right part of the lane. I mean, I just felt like that was so good. I felt like that was gonna at least try and strike. I mean, well, it wasn't the best shot because I did fall off it, but I mean, it's like, it was still on line. I thought it was gonna be close, and then I just skated through it, and I was like, what? Like, why? Literally, why? But, you know, fortunate enough to get the spare in the 5th, and just another pocket hit. And then after that, I fried out. I was so pissed. I was like, dude, there's no way I just got 9 on that shot. I thought that was dead flush. So then I switched to GB2, and I fire it in the lane, relatively speaking, and I get a strike. And then I go GB4 Hybrid on that left lane, and I was fortunate enough to get another strike. And then the greatest hit of all time. We love to see we love to see it. We love to see the big four. I mean, and again, yes, 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 yes. We really, really needed that. And I just felt depressed after that. I was like, dude, there's no way. Like, I felt like that was way too good to get 8. So I had to talk to myself, and I was like, okay, I am going to move right, and I'm going to pipe it. Because that's kind of where the patterns tell me to play, and that's where I see a lot of people having relative success. So I'm just like, I'm just going to try it, and that's it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And fortunately, thus far, as you can see, the ball reaction is just much, much better. It's actually reading at that shim spot and then going forward, like it should, off of the end of the pattern. And yeah, as you can clearly see, I mean, this was the right move all along, was to just kind of stay in that zone and keep my hand forward and my speed up. And yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, pretty self-explanatory at that point. Obviously, the lanes are hooking a lot. I mean, now if I lofted that a little more, maybe I could have, you know, snuck in another hit there. But you know, fast 8, can't complain. Right here, really good shot and 10 pin. You know, so yeah, I mean, just pretty self-explanatory. You just stay in that part of the lane and then go forward from there. And yeah. As you can tell, this is one of my first times throwing the GB4 Hybrid in one of these videos, and it looks really good. So I guess be on the lookout more for that ball in the future. And we barely made the cut. That was a huge, huge fill ball for me, that 8 count. I saw a lot of other players getting close, and I got there. So yeah, bye-bye.